Loving About Her History Show. What is good? It is ShyTheGemini returning for another amazing video. Hello. Good to be back. In this video, I want to talk about the science of cats, their purpose, and also any advice on if you want to get a cat. Okay, things that you should know. If you want to add this creature to your lifestyle, what is it that you can expect? Okay, I got my cat right here. She's playing and she's running all over, so she's full of energy. So if y'all hear a little commotion in the background, it's her. Okay. Cats are felines. Okay, they are part of the feline category in the human kingdom, but I believe they're more closely related to tigers rather than lions. Okay. And you must understand that these are predators. So if you want to get a cat, you have to make sure that your house is conducive for a predator. They have claws, they have fangs. Okay, this is what they do. Humans have used cats to kind of be pest control for mice, rats, bugs, and other little creatures, usually to either protect those critters and creatures from the household or protect them from getting into food storages and crops and things like that. Okay. Cats used to be brought onto ships, and I think that's one of the reasons how cats kind of migrated across the continents. A lot of people bring cats on cargo ships to protect the food shortages, to protect the food storage for the crew. Okay, and same thing with farms. When it came to farming and crops and things like that, you know, residue, of course, get around your crops, and then here come your pests, here come your mice, here come your rats. So cats are known for hunting those things and eating them and, you know, keeping them at bay. Okay, and in return for that useful service, you know, we've kept cats around for you know, that mutual benefit. So they get food and we get protection from mice and bugs and stuff like that. That is their purpose. Culture, you can refer to where cats are being highly regarded, as we know, is Egyptian culture or a Kemetic culture. Okay, in Kemet, cats were highly regarded to the point that they were thought to be as worship, but it's just high admiration because cats served a multi-dimensional purpose, not only for pest control, but they also serve spiritual purposes. Okay. Even so, to the point where we can see that one of the Egyptian goddesses, Bastet, so cats were personified into a goddess in the eyes of Kemetic people because of their abilities and their, you know, the things that they brought to humankind. Okay, and Bastet is also the goddess of fertility, protection. She's also used in war. She's kind of similar to Sekhmet, but different, you know, in a way. Highly regarded to the point that even a goddess was made after cats. Okay, even in the movie Black Panther, the magic from the vibranium and the magic from Black Panther was given by a female goddess. Okay, who was a cat, who was a feline. Okay, so that feline extraterrestrial goddess bestowed the gifts of Black Panther and the gifts of Wakanda onto those people. Okay, so that should tell you something. Okay, cats are really highly regarded. They're magical, they're mystical. I love cats. I love cats ever since I was a little girl. Always had a fascination with them. One of my favorite animals is a lion. Okay, I know everything there is to know about a lion. I know how they move. I know why they do what they do. I know how they form packs. I know why they hunt, what time of day that they hunt. You know, the family structure, the family hierarchy in lions. So I'm really a feline fanatic. When you obviously look at a cat or be around a cat, they have this very mysterious, elusive, alluring nature to them. Okay, this is because cats have pineal glands, similar to humans. Most, but not all cats. You do have your low vibrational cats out there, just like you got your low vibrational humans. Cats have pineal glands. Okay, so they're able to see beyond the physical. They're able to see activity that usually humans can't see, or they can see that unseen world. Okay, the spirit world is what I like to call them, because like I said, there is a world beyond the physical that humans don't really like to delve into, but it is a reality in that world definitely affects this world here, okay? So with that being said, cats can really pick up their own vibrations through their pineal glands. This is why some humans really don't like cats, because when cats really need to fuck with your vibration, and a lot of people who don't like cats, I'm gonna just keep it real, like you're not a good person. I'm sorry, because it's something about you that cat is sensing about you, and you're not fucking with that cat not fucking with you, because that cat sees some bullshit that's on your spirit and it's not fucking with you. Like, a cat will not let you pet it, touch it, come near it, none of that, if it's not reading your vibe first, okay? And I think that this is why humans mostly prefer dogs, is because dogs are more controllable and dogs are more obedient. And with cats, you need consent, okay? Most humans don't have a healthy relationship between their ego. Most humans want to control something, okay? To make themselves feel good. You can't really control a cat. Most humans don't like the idea of an animal being able to give them consent, okay? Humans love control, so it's about the control factor. So cats are not for everybody, because you have to be on a certain vibration to even your spirit has to be right to even be around them and interact with them, because they not having it. Cats are spiritual protectors, worth more so with dogs. Dogs are more the protectors of the physical, okay? So cats are more for spiritual protection. Dogs are for physical protection, like to protect the home and guard dogs. And that's why you see them at TSA sniffing shit. That's why you see dogs working with the police. You never see cats working with the police. It's always dogs, right? Because that's their purpose, okay? And with this even being said, cats being spiritual protectors, you can use your cat to enhance your magic, and you can use your cat to ward away evil spirits around your house. So if you don't like cats, that means you are the evil spirit in the negative sphere, and that means it's doing its job, honey. I had 2 cats. You already know Lord Beers. Unfortunately, I had to rehome Beers because I feel like he was not compatible with me. And I know that sounds kind of fucked up, but I believe in making my life happy. And Beerus wasn't living up to the expectations that I wanted in a cat, even though he was really sweet. He was really bonded to me, and he viewed me as his mother, but I just wasn't feeling it anymore, you know. And like I said, I know that sounds kind of fucked up, but this is my life, and I am the creator of my life, and whatever stays, stays, whatever goes, goes, no matter who and what you are, okay? So I have my cat, Isis. This is my daughter, my baby. She loves me, I love her. And she has an excellent personality. She's a Libra sun, Aries moon, just like her mama. That's what sold me on getting her. She's a Sagittarius Venus and Libra placements everywhere else, okay? She has a lot of personality. She's very strong-willed. She's very adventurous, and she's very brave. Okay, this is one brave kitty, and this is my baby right here. I am obsessed with her, okay? She was playing, and I interrupted her from our playtime, but she'll be all right, because she be interrupting me when I be doing stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna let her go. Here, go. So yeah, I just have Isis now. I feel like Isis and I are a little more compatible, and you know, like I said, that's just I was just noticing things, the difference between Beerus and Isis, and you know, we decided, my boyfriend and I, what's best for our household is to kind of keep Isis, and she's been great. She's that Libra energy, you know, my boyfriend's a Libra moon, I got Libra in my 7th house, so she just fits right in. If you want a cat, okay, I'm gonna just give my advice. I feel like I am a cat professional. Okay, before I even got my cat, first and foremost, I did research. So before you even get your cat, if you're thinking about adopting a cat, I did do research. Look at YouTube videos, read about their behavior, read about their needs, you know, their anatomy. Study this animal, okay, if you want to just bring this animal with you, okay? Because a lot of people, they get cats, but they don't know a damn thing about it. Like, for example, people will get mad if their cat is scratching their couch, but you don't have a scratching post for your cat, okay? Your cat needs to scratch because that's what they do. Just like how humans, we got shit that we do, it's just what we do. Same thing with cats, okay? Cats need to scratch, and you need to give them an area and a space to scratch so they won't be scratching your shit, okay? That's first advice. Second advice I do want to give, find and this is, you know, the occult, spiritual way, you can say. Find, if you go through either an animal shelter or I went to a rescue organization to get my cats, always go for the ones who have their birthday posted, because I looked at both of my cat's charts before I got her and before I got Beer's birthday, and see were they compatible with me. So what sold me on getting Isis was she had a lot of Libra, but she also had that Aries moon. I have an Aries moon, so I knew that our emotional responses and the things that I did, she would understand, and that would create some type of kinship between us. I knew she was being a Libra, especially having a Libra on Mars. Okay, always check their Mars sign, because cats are naturally energetic, especially when they're under 1 year old. But after they get about a year, maybe when they start to get about 8 or 9 months, they start to really calm down and chill out. But their Mars sign is going to determine their energy level. So I knew she was going to be a Libra Mars. So meaning I didn't have to really worry about her, you know, being absolutely wild and chaotic if I would have got a cat with an Aries Mars or with a Sagittarius Mars, you know what I'm saying? So always check their Mars signs, because you have to see how their energy complements yours. I'm a Gemini, she's a Libra, so I knew, bam, we were naturally compatible, we were naturally good. She got some Sagittarius in there to spunk it up a little bit. Cool. And literally the way that I saw her chart is how I predicted she would act, and she's acting and fitting into her household just as I predicted, okay? I'm not really comfortable getting cats and I don't know your birthday, because I don't know if you know, what if we got some shit in synastry that's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? What if your Mars is square my moon, you know what I'm saying? Then you getting on my nerves in my house, you know what I'm saying? And I think that was the issue with Beers. Beers had a Cancer, my last cat had a Cancer Mars. I disregarded that because I was so excited because he had Gemini, Aries, and Taurus in his chart just like me. I'm like, oh my God, we're similar. But that Cancer Mars kind of did throw it off of me, because his needs wasn't incompatible with what I was willing to give. It was more draining than it is adding, and I don't feel that way about my other cat. Okay, some secluded space, or some type of personal here, little girl, make a cat den. Okay, that's my next advice. Make a cat den. Make it a secluded space, somewhere quiet where they can feel comfortable when they're first coming into your house. So for example, we use one of our bathrooms as our cat den, you know, to make sure that she knows where her litter box is, especially when they're coming into your home. Most cats are going to be a little apprehensive because it's a new environment. Think about you. What if somebody just uprooted you and then you in somebody else's house? How are you going to feel? They feel the exact same way. Like give them a space, any space that's quiet and secluded. Okay, if you got kids, you got to let the kids know, hey, give the cat some space. The cat is adjusting. The cat might be scared, a little frantic, but give it time to warm up, okay? But it needs to know where its litter box is, okay? And make it in a cat den in a second. Understand that, you know, you have to earn your cat's trust, okay? Because just as you with the human, when you're around somebody, you want to be comfortable around and see if you can trust them. And when your cat starts to gain your trust, then that's when they start to follow you around everywhere. Then that's when they sleep by you, sleep on your legs. Then that's when they, you know, headbutt you, you know. That's when they let you pick them up. They let you, you know, do that stuff because you earn their trust. So earning your cat's trust is very important. That's how you get the benefits, because they know that you're not going to kill them. Pretty much, it's an animal. So it operates on survival. And it knows that you're not going to, like I said, not going to kill them. They're in a safe space with you. They can trust you. If a cat shows you its stomach, or you know, she shows her tummy all the time. If a cat shows you her stomach, then that lets you know they trust you because a cat's stomach is where they're most exposed. That's where their organs are. And usually when they're hunted by other predators, that's where, you know, other predators usually feed on them in their stomach. So they try to protect their stomachs at all costs. But if a cat shows you their stomach, you know, hey, it trusts you, okay? It gets a good feeling from you. Like with her, like I said, she's more adventurous. My cat's more adventurous, but she's also, you know, apprehensive. But she can tell from day one, like she showed me her stomach on day one, like I'm not on no fuck shit. Like my vibration is smooth, it's good. And she knew that she was getting to a home. Even though she couldn't do what she wanted to do, she was disappointed that she can't do what she wanted to. She can't jump up on tables. She can't do what a Spider-Man upside down on the ceiling. Even though she was upset at first that we wasn't about to just let her do whatever the fuck she was gonna do. But at the same time, she realizing, okay, it's fair. It's balanced. They feed me. I get cuddled. I get attention. I get worship. You know. Also, feed your cat words of affirmation too. When you're petting your cat, you know what I'm saying? Like I boost my cat up. Like I call her pretty girl. I'm like, who's the prettiest kitty in the world? Cause she a Libra. Look how pretty she is. Look how pretty she is. She adorable. She's all Venus, honey. The way you talk to your cat also affects their self-esteem too. Like I said, this isn't just, you know, cats are beings too. They feel, you know, they might not have complicated emotions like humans, but they feel the basic emotions. Like the way you talk to your cat really affects their self-esteem. So, because they be listening, like eventually when your cat's been around you that long, it's going to understand English. So it's going to pick up and know when you're talking about it in a negative way. So that's why, you know, speak to your cat positively. Another advice I would give, when you first get your cat, put them on a schedule, especially if you're getting a kitten. Put them on a schedule and limit their mobility in your home, okay? So that way it creates some type of structure, because your cat needs to understand, like, this is your home, this is my home, but it's also boundaries, okay? Because cats will test your boundaries. You need to establish some type of hierarchy in your house. This is with any animal, cats and dogs, because that animal, if you don't give your cat structure, your cat is going to run amok in your house, and then you're going to be happy, okay? This is where you draw boundaries. And especially if you got a kitten, okay, limit their mobility at night. Do not let them roam around at night, okay? Especially if you have other pets, other dogs, cats, whatever. Okay, put them in that cat den. Like I said, we use one of our bathrooms. You know, at night, if we don't feel like letting her run around at night, we put her in the bathroom with a litter box, with her bed. And like I said, she bitches and moans, but at the end of the day, when we wake up, we let her back out, roam around, whatever, okay? Also, another emphasis on boundaries. Like I said, cats will test you, okay? They will test you, okay? So you have to, in your own way, make boundaries. You can't, if you don't want them on the couch, let them know, don't get on the couch. Don't get on the tables. She knows the counters are off limits. She knows the table's off limits, okay? Sometimes gentle parenting works with cats, but other times you really got to get up in their ass, because some of these cats be coming from these rescue homes where the white folks be letting them cats do what they want, but when they get here, oh no, baby, I'm not Miss Pam. You ain't finna be doing what you want to do. Miss Pam might let you get on the table, but in here, in this colored household, we don't do that, okay? So you have to, you know, do boundaries with your cat, okay? Or they will run amok. And this is where I messed up too, and this is why my last cat, Beers, taught me boundaries. I was so busy. I wasn't like giving my power away to the cat, but I knew my importance of a cat, and I was excited because Beers was my first cat. But, you know, cats are gods. They are highly regarded beings. But don't forget that you are also a highly regarded being too. So you have to come and approach that cat God to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like I said, it has to be a mutual respect thing. So it was to a point where I was put my first cat on a pedestal, and I realized this nigga's being an asshole. He's taking advantage of that. And then that's when I have to be like, okay, you're not gonna be doing, okay? So it is a meeting and a mutual reciprocity between gods, but at the end of the day, you're in my house. I have to draw some boundaries with you, big dog. Last thing I really want to say in regards to cats, litter box. I know the litter box is an undesirable thing to look at, but you have to put the litter box in a safe space where there's not a lot of, and same thing with their eating area too, where there's not a lot of activity, where it's not a lot of movement. You know, don't put it in the laundry room where the fucking washer and the dryer is banging and clanging. They're not gonna like that. Like, as a human, do you like places where, don't you want to take a shit in peace? Don't you want to take a piss in peace? Don't you want to feel safe behind closed doors when you doing your business? Or don't want to take a shit in a piss where you got kids running? That's like you taking a shit and piss with your bathroom door open. No, you want privacy. You want a little seclusion, okay? And I know the litter box is something undesirable that you don't want to look at, but if you want to have this creature into your house, you're going to have to make some adjustments and put the litter box in a discreet but easily accessible place for the cat, because it is going to need easy access to it. Because if it doesn't have easy access to the litter box, if it doesn't feel safe going to the bathroom, it's going to find an area in your house that is undesirable, and then you're going to be mad at that cat. So you have to find a place for that cat to have a litter box. And like I said, I recommend put it in that cat den so that cat knows, hey, this is your space, this is your area, your bed is right here, your litter box is right here, this is your space, okay? They need that security, okay? Cats are really, really big on feeling safe and secure. Cats will really teach you, or really have another animal, period, really bring out another side of yourself, okay? This will really teach you about yourself. I know my first cat, he taught me a lot with boundaries, okay? I don't want to be mean, but sometimes I have to. She's teaching me relinquish of control, okay? I remember I wanted her to protect her so much that I had to realize she is a Venus in Sagittarius. Sagittarius placements, you can't control Sagittarius placements. They gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. So I had to realize I gotta let her, she likes to be free, she likes to roam, she likes to explore. Well, that's any other cat, but with an emphasis on her compared to my last cat. So I had to really relinquish control and really let her make her own decisions. And then that helped me with my own shadow work. So you see what I'm saying? So having a cat and they have their own different types of personality. They have their likes, their dislikes. They're like people, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, and especially if you have their birthday too, and you can kind of see, I can kind of see how my cat, she acts out her birth chart sometimes, and I find that very interesting. So having a cat, and like I said, this is the first time I really had a pet in my life, closely, that I'm closely bonded to. It does change you, and it does teach you a lot about yourself. And if you have the humility to learn, and if you just don't want to, like I said, this isn't a dog. You're not gonna just tell a cat, like, roll over, bark. Like, no, like, you gotta really, I don't know, you have to connect. Find a way to connect if you have the capacity to. So with that being said, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know any more suggestions that y'all have. I am still doing readings. So you guys can contact me about that. I'll put all my information in the description box, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.